All right, y'all, so we are here. Trevor, right, in the JackedNLeen gym, my boy. You're gonna be doing Classic Physique. We're aiming for some big shows next year. And so we're gonna put him through a big back workout today. We're gonna do back today, a little push tomorrow, and some legs on Sunday. So a little bit of a JackedNLeen training camp.
For sure.
Right, Trevor and I have been together since day one, literally. We lived together in Iowa when we were like little yee-high, skinny kids. And he's no longer a skinny kid, he's no longer this high.
I'm still working to get big. He's actually got there first.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some biceps, and we're gonna move some back, and it's gonna be a good one. Let's get after it. So on this one, I want you to swivel your hips into the working side here just a little bit.
So I'm doing this one.
Yep, so swivel. Yep, there you go, perfect. So driving that tricep down into the pad. There you go. 2. So a big point of emphasis for Trevor in this off season has been arms. So we're starting off his push days and his pull days with arm work. So push days, triceps. On pull days, we're doing biceps. So we're gonna do 3 exercises, 2 sets each. I like to start off with like some sort of a high curl or some exercise to get you connecting well with that muscle. And in this case, when the bicep is shorter up overhead, there's more neurological drive to that muscle. So he's gonna turn it on a lot sooner and then carry it forward into the other exercises.
For guys that are really trying to grow their biceps, and they have problems with biceps femoris right here, kind of cramping up, they feel like they get tired too quickly. What are some good kind of avenues to try to work around that or try to work through it?
Yeah, usually you get that pain when you don't have enough supination or ER at the shoulder.
Yep.
So what you do that is you do a couple things. Number one, get your arm in front of the body because it's easier to rotate in the supination, and then it's here because you're running into your body. So that's once you like really getting that arm off the body if you're a bigger dude. That's number 1. Okay, number 2 is you can actually turn into that side a little bit more. That creates expansion on the back side of the rib cage. The shoulder blade moves, and that allows more ER access versus here. See that? So I'm in ER now, I can't move. If I turn in, so it's working ER, so I have more room in the back of my shoulder blade. So that's one the third option is just, I mean, when you're curling too, if you're like doing a lot of like flexion at the wrist and that type of shit, you gotta think about creating a little more pressure kind of through the palm to grab on that bicep and then roll through versus this tense and kind of yank. Does that make sense?
100%.
You're not pulling it, you're pressuring, rolling through bicep. All right, let's get it.
80 or 91?
Let's go 90. Yep.
How many am I going for?
8 to 12. Okay. I want you to hit on a little bit higher end. Okay. We'll give you like 1 or 2 assisted. As you fail, regulate that breathing. Come on, Trev. Don't work, baby. Let's get it. Come on. Back. Squeeze that shit. Shoulder stays down. All bicep. There you go. Come on, Trev. One more. One more. One more. Pull. Pause. There you go, down. Good. Money. So a lot of people say don't train biceps before back. I don't think that's actually big of an issue if you actually know how to execute your back motions. If you can already take your biceps out of your back training, it shouldn't be an issue to train them ahead of time, especially if you have lagging arms and want to bring them up. Another benefit is that your elbows are actually juiced up and ready to go by the time you get your back stuff. You go right into like a heavy pull down or something, it's a lot of load through the elbow and the shoulder and all that. By getting in these positions, things are ready to rock and roll. And then mentally too, now you're in it. Now you got a sweet pump. You feel good. You're in it, you're in the rhythm. Now you can go hit your heavy work too. So don't like listen to these dichotomies. It doesn't have to be like that dogmatic of thinking. 2. Nice. Good pause, dude. Like micro pause at the bottom. Right there. Go. There you go. A few more. Yeah, Trev. 2 from here. Let's go. 2. I got you now, okay? Don't snap it. Contract it. Roll it. 1 more. Slow. Palm pressure. Grab bicep. Go. Through. Squeeze. There you go. Money.
Oh my God.
Shit,
Great.
Right?
Rest period one, starting out, you think, because you're more fresh usually, you have more energy usually when you're starting out, especially with arms.
To be honest, man, I can think you kind of keep rolling through it as long as, so I always say there's 3 things in rest periods. Number 1 is your breathing rate, heart rate back to normal. You're not hyperventilating. 2, like when you know, are the accessory muscles like your low back and things, are they fatigued? And if they're not, ready to rock and roll. 3, like mentally, so psychologically, you look at the weight and you're like, I'm ready to go. Sometimes you look at that weight on the hack squat and you're like, fuck, I'm not ready for it, right? But something like this, like keeping that rhythm of like, yeah, I got another set, I'd go hit it, right? Yes, bring that elbow flexion, get that elbow bent. Let's go. There we go. Ball up that bicep. Go. That's it. One more. Go. And Squeeze it. There you go, down. Got it. So now we're moving on to hammer curls off the high. So I want to get him just activated, connected. Obviously he's got a good pump already. We're gonna move into more like a preacher style with the hammer. Okay, and we'll finish out with like a low curl or a low preacher here.
It's nice.
Yep. So come on up, pause it. There you go, drive that elbow down. Yeah, you're gonna feel like it's pinching you in, which is exactly what I want, okay? It's almost like you're driving your elbows into the pad for stability at the shoulder. Now come on down, lengthen, lengthen. A little pressure up, kind of like right to the top of the hand and roll through. Oh, there you go, yeah. Nice. One more. Yep, so at the very bottom here, inhale, know exactly where that's gonna lose it, right before that point. Good, so, there you go. Just gonna burn. This is where it matters, Trevor. Let's go, baby. Come on. There you go. Give me one more. Give me one more. Own it, own it, own it. One more, one more, one more. Let's go. Up, through, through, through. Squeeze that shit. There you go. Good.
The burn is fucking real.
Right there.
Dumbbell hammer curls have always been a struggle for me because I tend to make way more feel it in the forearm.
Yeah.
Because since the rest of my grip here, I don't feel as good of a connection when I'm trying to curl, even when I go sideways or more up.
Yeah, look at that shit pumping up right now.
Any kind of variations for people who don't have access to the machine, what would you recommend if they struggle with the same things I do?
I mean, a dumbbell preacher is pretty damn good. You do like a cable. I have all kinds of variations. But you could hook a cable in front, and then you could have like a wrist cuff and do a curl like that. I've been playing around with that type of stuff on IG lately, because you're gonna get very similar like load kind of near the top on that one, which is gonna help you produce load, putting force there, right? You can do a dumbbell with a band coming out the front, and that way it pulls, and it's pretty even tension all the way through then too. So, but the key is just getting your lats out of the way, allowing you elbow flexion with load, right? So two, yep. Come on. And there you go. Give me two, give me two. Through, one more, one more, one more. Make it perfect, make it perfect. Up, 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 squeeze. There you go, down, good. Arthur Jones said, if you've never puked from doing bicep curls, you've never bicep curled hard enough.
Yeah. Biceps feel it for sure.
All right. We got one warm up here on preachers.
Okay.
To fuck you up with one like strive type set here, okay?
Okay.
So Trevor's last show was last year. That's the first one he's ever done. Plays super well. He's got, I think, a lot of potential. Honestly, he's got a big frame, a lot of room to fill out, which has been our biggest reason why I've had a long off season. Well, about a 18-month, a little over off season for him. Just trying to put on solid tissue with like refining his training more and more. Because when he came to me, he was in a powerlifting and an ex-athlete, so we had to change a lot about how he executes stuff. So these Jacked and Lean like training camps that we've done together have been really beneficial. And now we move up to high, we're gonna be doing a lot more often, but this dude can go far if we just get him filled out nice. Single arm, yep. So I want you to rotate away from it. There you go, yep. Kind of just let that like rest on your palm. There you go, low pressure. Almost like you're bouncing on it for a second. There you go, and roll through, yep. Real quick machine, Jacked and Lean gem machine, whatever you want to call it. Preacher curls, we're doing 2 in a row. You're like, Jack, why didn't you do preacher curls? A, obviously different orientation in the wrist. But 2, notice the angles of the pads. A little more of like a tabletop style, but not quite as much as we did to start. This is a lot more like a low preacher, so almost like a dumbbell curl. Not quite, but we're kind of close. So I just want to make sure you hit kind of one of each angle. There's no rules to say it has to be lengthened or whatever. We're just making sure we're hitting slightly different degrees of shoulder flexion while curling to grow his arms. Let's get it. Okay, so on this one, when you go to fail, it's gonna be a little more lengthened load. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna fail, and then I'm gonna drop the weight a little bit, and I'm gonna make it harder at the top. Yep. So then you're gonna fail, but you can do descending partials. Okay, and I want you to just contract to the stick, contract to the stick. Okay, no, you're not launching it.
On the second one, you mean?
The second one, yeah. So full range reps to fail, little weight drop with a top load fail, okay?
Yep.
Money. Good, come on, yep, slow the way down. Elbow down, drive. Come on. Two more. Up, last one. There you go, good, okay? Set that down, drop that to a 4. Let's go. Full range, you're just gonna do descending partials, okay? There we go. It's gonna be heaviest at the top now, okay? Let's go. Come on down. Full range. range, full range, full range. Contract. There you go. Yep, that's what I want right there. Yep. Let's go. Contract to the stick. Just keep riding that tension, baby. Keep riding that tension. That's all I want right there. There you go. Give me two. Two. Come on. Don't give me that second yank. Now just one pulse. There you go. One more. No, don't yank it. Down. One more. One pulse. One pulse. One pulse. And down. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Lengthened partials.
Yeah.
So here at 3.
Yep. Let's go. Call these jack sets. Nice, dude. Good elbow flexion. Let's go. Up. There you go. Nice, dude. Up. There you go. Give me one more to drop. One more to drop. Let's go. Up. Curl. Through. Lock that in. Good. Okay, drop it to 4. Let's go. So I just switched the cam to now he's gonna hit more at the top. The first range was loading here, we went to fail. Now it's hardest here, so as he comes up, he's gonna slowly be able to get less and less range at the top. So these are like descending partials, lengthened partials if you wanna call them, but because I flipped the cam, we can keep that set going. Let's go, up, there you go. You're not yanking it though, just yep, one contraction. Where does it go? Back down, that's it. Yep, one more, one more, one more. Down. So everyone, when they do lengthened partials, they think that means that's where the load has to hit the hardest. It doesn't have to. Any load in the lengthen is technically lengthen loaded, right? So by not overloading it, you avoid things like strains, and by doing that descending partial style on any exercise that's heaviest here, you can still achieve that lengthened partial, which has been so hot on social media lately. But you don't have to obliterate yourself in the lengthen range to accomplish that. Now we're on to my favorite portion, back attack by JackedNLeen. So we're gonna do some pull downs, do some rows, a little upper back, and that'll be that. So as you'll see, Trevor got a full blown bicep, his elbow's feeling good. Fucking, now we're in the workout, now we got a rhythm, now we can work. We're gonna do single arm. When you sit down, I want your off leg in front, your working leg back. Rotate those hips towards the working side, and then that way you're gonna get that slight stretch in the lat. Versus here, because now, again, this is a diverging machine, so we're gonna have the elbow pulling out. But if you swivel those hips, and now you can lean, now you're looking right down that sight, the elbow's gonna trace right into the body. Now, as you come down, think about pushing into that a little bit to pop that chest, so that shoulder clears, you can ride right through. Inhale, ride down. And I want a little bit of a neutral grip here. Pop torso tall. There you go. Yep. I'll slide elbow down. Don't rotate over. Right there. Good. Left side. Yep. Warm-ups. Let's talk warm-ups real quick. How many warm-ups did you do? The answer is as many as you need to feel like you connect with the motion. It's not about just driving blood flow, okay? It's about connecting neurologically and creating some efficiency with that pattern. That way you can kind of feel out like, where are my kinks going to be in this motion? What do I have in the tank today compared to what I did last time? Don't just aimlessly like warm up just to get to some random working load. It has to be very, very intentional to get the most out of your warm-ups. Sir, slide that up a little more, straight down. Go. That's what I want right there. Right there, dude. Yep, come on. Nice. Use that inhale. Boom. That's sweet. Again, slide it. There you go. One more for me. Slide it. Stay tall. Slide it. Down. Good. Pull. Slide that elbow. Slide that elbow. Slide that elbow. There you go. Good. This is the place where you're gonna go to freak status. JackedNLeen Gym. The freak builder. Freak building gym. So on this one, we're gonna do 2-arm lat, just nice mid lat, kind of mid back pull, if you wanna call it that. Now slide. 20. Those last 2. Chest stays forward. Forward. Drive elbow. There you go. Dig it through. One more. One more. Chest stays tight. Glue it. There you go. That's it. Good work. I'm trying to hit like more mid back or upper back or even rear delts. My cue is like more of like a dig through. So the arm is like, right? That's going to get more of that rear delt, like upper back and that retraction in there. Versus a lat where it's kind of, you're not trying to dig through as much. You're just riding until it basically stops, and then you're not trying to, right? You're going to lose a little lat getting the rear delt here. It's not wrong. It's just an emphasis switch. There you go. Again. Come on. Yes, sir. Go. Through. Through. Squeeze. There you go. All right, so now we go hit a little bit upper back. There you go. Fuck yeah, look at them lats. For full-on lat training, to be honest, you only really need 2 movements, some sort of a row with a slight angle and kind of a pull down. I do have a lot of pullover machines in here, so every once in a while I'll incorporate a pullover, but 2, maybe 3 motions is really all you need for lats. So on this one, hands are like mostly pronated, not fully pronated. You're gonna think about pulling kind of more through your pointer finger now, chest glued to the pad but not rounded, and just dig those elbows through.
More focus on upper back.
Yep. Yeah, we're hitting more like boom. Okay. There you go. There you go. Find it, Trevor. 2. Find it. Dig them elbows. I got you. Let's go. Come on. Dig them. One more. Dig. Squeeze. There you go. Cross hands like this. Okay. Yep. Now chest up. As you come back, finish elbows through. Now dig.
Bend them?
Yep, bend them and dig elbows through. Wait for the moment, the light bulb moment.
That's so interesting.
That's the light bulb moment. Give me 3. Out and stick them. Out and stick it. Out and stick it. Out and stick it. There you go. Stick it. There you go. Down. Guys lack readouts all over the world, and women. This machine fixes that. Only in the JackedNLeen gym. Nice, dude. God, that's a good fucking shot on you. Hit a front lat here, and then hit a back lat here. Okay. I like you like that.
And I don't have to chase it. I'm taking my flaws and I choose to embrace it and use it as fuel. And the music I'm making, just the beginning.